Hello and welcome back to another episode of Anime for Us with me, Nayxerr Sensei. Hello. Jodha-chan.
Hi.
And Panda Bebop.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That was like right on the spot. I was like, what the frick? I forgot about this.
Every week you get worse and worse.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take
It's very difficult.
Also, I meant to say amigo, not hi.
Yeah.
Well, too
amigo.
late now. So yeah, for this week we watched Cowboy Bebop, but first, Jodha-chan, what do you want to say?
Hi. I have a really important question.
Yeah.
So, 2018. It's been an interesting year for anime. And I was just wondering, what are you guys' favorite anime for 2018?
Your mom-chan? No.
Wow.
I thought about the same thing. That really was a great anime. It really was a great.
So rude. So rude.
Oh.
Who's gonna start off?
Well, first of all, we decided to go with one anime that we all, as a group, think is something you should watch.
Yes.
If you want to have some enjoyment on our level of enjoyment.
And if you don't watch, you should.
Which is above everyone else's enjoyment level.
Obviously.
Well, the anime we recommend is Black Clover. All three of us have watched it. Or caught up with it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I think we're all pretty happy with the whole thing.
What do you mean happy? It's my life.
Except maybe this last episode.
Oh wow! This last episode, honestly, it felt so much like Naruto, so much like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
It's
every big anime needs one of those episodes where the animation is horrible.
I'm just gonna say that's the qualifying of it being a good anime, and that's it. That's the only thing.
Besides the animation on the last episode, everything else with this anime has been just amazing.
Phenomenal. I mean, the beginning was a bit rough, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's fine, because look at where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
In love with this,
yeah.
Through my life. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Yeah, if someone is the biggest fan, it's Panda.
Yeah. Obsessed.
You should see his Minecraft skin.
I actually forgot.
Go and watch the UC.
Go watch it last UC to see the Minecraft skin.
Well, who wants to go first with the personal recommendation?
I guess I could go first.
It's your idea.
Yeah, my idea. Suck it.
I won't suck your idea.
Oh yeah, I'll suck your idea.
Ooh. Okay. Well, the anime I recommend is one I randomly stumbled across while we were doing that whole fall 2018 anime stuff, and that is Karakuri's Circus. It's amazing. It's just too much lore, too much action, badass puppets, and just I love it.
Give Jodha his lore and he's happy.
Yeah, he's happy.
Yeah. Any amazing backstory, it just makes the anime or anything for me.
That's fair.
Go watch Karakuri's Circus. You will not be disappointed.
I kind of need to put it on the list. Just check it out.
I'll do it 1 year, I think.
1 year.
Well, it's only going to be 36 episodes, I believe they said.
Okay.
Only.
And it's on episode 11 right now.
Yeah, he says only
only.
Yeah, but I mean when you watched quite a few animes with a few hundred episodes, it's like that's nothing.
Yeah, that's true, but it's still a lot.
Yeah.
You need commitment for that.
Yeah.
Lock our eyes and commitment.
Gobble that. Okay, Nayxerr, are you next?
I guess I can go next.
Lex.
Yes, please go next.
The one I will recommend is Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. It was a completely different from the Kirito story thing, and I enjoyed it a lot. The fights and stuff, it's fun. So
Does it have anything to do with Sword Art Online, or is this?
so the second season of Sword Art Online, Kirito went into the Gun Gale Online game, and that's pretty much the only thing. Nothing else that I can remember. It's just like about a girl who she is tall for her age, so she wants to be shorter, and then she finds different games, and she found this game, and then she starts playing it, and yeah.
Who wants to be shorter? What the hell?
I can relate. I want to be short as fuck.
No. I do not approve.
You do not know the pain of being tall.
That's kind of hurts in the feelings, I guess. But sure.
Well, I don't really know what else to say. I just really enjoyed it, and yeah, watch it.
Sure. I'm going next, and I'm picking animated. I'm sure. Your mom maybe.
What?
Yeah, I'm picking an animated. I'm sure like most anime fans and even not have watched, but it's almost like got forgotten because of all the the fall animes, I think. And it's My Hero Academy, the season 3. I think like for me it was my favorite season out of all the seasons so far by far. Like I'm really loving the way it's going.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing more to say about that. Like just so good.
Well,
Just I think it was forgotten a bit.
Well, that's one thing I noticed when Jodha asked us this question before, and I was like, wait, I really need to just go back and see what animes got released this year because I don't remember. I don't remember any of them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I got lost as well. Like I didn't remember like it was this year. I was like, oh my god, I just like
Yeah.
I have to say.
It's crazy. When I think back about how much anime I watched.
It hurts how much time I've wasted.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Time wasted on good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Not always.
No, that is true. That is kind of true.
That is true.
Well, now we're going to the actual anime we watched this for this episode, and that's Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
And the first thing I want to say, before we talk about anything, I told Panda this. I was like, I thought this was a long anime. I'm surprised it only had 24 episodes or whatever.
I agree. I didn't think it was this short as well.
Yeah, I've never checked into it, and then I was like, wait, it's only 24 episodes. What the frick?
Apparently, the anime wasn't really well received when it first came out.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was super popular for some reason.
It's become a cult classic since.
It kind of feels
people
like
just going back and watching it.
Yeah, it kind of feels like one of those animes that if you are into an anime, this is one of the animes you have to watch.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I still haven't watched it until now.
I mean, same.
Same.
We're going into this together. We're true anime fans now.
Oh, yeah. we made it, Mom.
We made it!
So, first of all, as we do every single time, what do you guys think about this opening?
Oh my god,
never heard before
amazing.
opening.
I
love it. I love the music.
No, I'm sorry. I hated it so much.
Wow.
Like, I need to talk. Like, why do they not sing? What's wrong with them? Are they sick? Like, what happened?
But they
I don't know. I
say
just love.
the 3, 2, 1, let's go, or whatever.
Why no one sings to me? Like, I need someone to sing to me. What happened?
I mean, I like the music. I didn't like the
Yeah, the music was
like
fine.
the animation thing, because it's just like, oh, there's a dude running, and then now there's a picture just in my face. That's it.
Okay, wait. Before I say anything, first of all, I don't like old animes at all.
Mm.
I'm not gonna judge it by the animation stuff like that. That was made like 1 year after I was born, pretty much. So I'm not judging it. Like
Yeah, but
it's
I'm
so
just saying,
old.
like, I like the music, but I guess I watched too many animes with like really exciting openings now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's what I
this
mean.
is
Like
this is a bit dull.
I mean,
I
even so, you look at other animes at the time. You had One Piece released the year after, I
Yeah.
believe, and
Naruto was around there too.
yeah,
no, but I mean the animation itself was like I don't think wasn't that good. Like it wasn't that good in my opinion. Like even for One Piece Naruto the beginning, it wasn't good. But I don't know. I'm not gonna judge it by these things because it's so old. Like
Yeah,
I can't expect anything from it, honestly.
you can expect
I,
things, but
I think the music does a good
Uh,
job of hyping you up, though.
I don't know. I like the music itself, but I wouldn't call it a good intro at all. Like I need someone to sing to me.
so the 3, 2, 1 was not enough.
No.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, but the English was pretty solid, I have to
Yeah.
say. I'm impressed. Like, what happened?
Got
What happened
some
over the
person
years?
from the US or something.
Yeah. Apparently, the person who did the music for this anime took a lot of inspiration from like jazz and blues.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love the music, like in the anime itself. I think just the opening wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Another thing that surprised me a lot with this anime was it's in space. I did not know that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What did you think it is?
I had never seen anything about this anime. I've
Oh,
literally
really?
seen nothing. The only thing I know is
Okay.
the opening. That's the only thing I know of it, and
Okay.
the name Cowboy Bebop. That's it.
You took it
Like-
to the next level.
When I first heard about this anime, I used to think it was just like some Western cowboy anime.
Yeah.
But no, it's in space. It's
Yeah,
space
what-
cowboys.
It was kind of surprising to me.
What I didn't expect is that there was no like ray guns and stuff like that. It was actually like bullets.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
in my head I thought it would be like much more like
Star Wars kind of.
futuristic. Yeah, futuristic and stuff like that. So that kind of surprised me, but I'm not mad about that.
Like definitely this anime had a Star Wars Han Solo kind of
Oh.
feel.
Yeah, for sure. It had like that Star Wars feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But yeah, so in the first episode, we just really get to know Jet and Spike.
Jet-
What was it he said? Beef with vegetables or
Beef.
something?
Beef
Yeah.
with vegetables or something.
Yeah, and it's like there's no beef. I just love that whole like joking thing they have in this anime. Like in
Oh,
that
yeah,
when
it's
he's
not
like
bad.
they're so serious about this and he's like you can't call this beef with vegetable and he's like yes you can when you're poor. He's like no you can't. It's like it's so serious.
I can feel his pain. Like
Yeah.
that's it, and no beef.
You gotta have the beef, man.
Gotta have the beef.
Yeah.
It made me hungry though. I was like, I went to go have a sandwich after.
Okay, I can't say it made me hungry. I'm sorry.
It didn't make me hungry either because I was eating while watching.
You see, you're the smart one. You had
Yeah.
food.
I'm prepared.
Take it
I'm
to the
like,
next
if
level.
this first episode has food in it, I'm prepared.
No messing around here.
He was ready.
Yeah, here in the beginning also we get to see the bloody eye. Like there was a lot in this anime I noticed when I'm trying to write down these notes. It's like I don't even know what to write down.
Mhm.
Like there's not much happening in that each episode, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because
Like you get bits and pieces about his backstory, Spike's,
yeah,
but you don't fully get much.
no.
Like these first episodes are character introduction episodes, kind of.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I feel like this anime was perfect for the kind of setup we go for, where we watch 5 episodes.
Mhm.
I felt like I get to know characters kinda like how they are as a person.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we
I can
also
do
like the final episode really like it got to that point where it's like I want to watch more.
Mhm. Definitely.
Not for me, but I
Yeah,
can see
you
how
weird.
people will like it. You just call me weird. Oh no.
I mean, that's the truth.
Okay.
Um,
Just agree to disagree and move on.
so we get to know that Jet and Spike are like bounty hunters in space.
Yeah.
And it's like I think is it confirmed that people only live on like Mars and the Earth?
I didn't see anything confirming about that.
I say Mars, Earth, and I think they're on a space station too.
Okay, because
There's like a couple of space stations like around you see in episodes.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was just thinking because in the first episode the girl is like, "Oh, we are gonna be safe when we move to Mars."
Mhm.
That's true.
But that's why I was wondering, like, is it?
Yeah.
Did it say anywhere that that's the only 2 places people live on?
Like I was definitely reading some of the descriptions for like future episodes. They definitely do go to like Venus and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
I have no clue if they leave the solar system though, but
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, in the first episode is pretty much them. This is also a thing. In each episode, they do like one hunt.
Mhm.
When that hunt is over, the episode is over. And then next episode, there's a new hunt. So the first episode, they're hunting Asimov, with a bloody
Asimov.
eye thing, machine.
Yeah.
The big boy.
Yeah. The
No, I have a question. Did you guys get freaked out when he put that thing to his eye?
No, I don't. I'm not scared of eye things.
No.
It doesn't freak me out.
At first, yes, because I was like, is he gonna put a needle into his eye? And
Yeah.
I have seen a YouTube video where someone is like getting the, like what's it called? Lens into their eye.
Oh yeah, the eye surgery thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
LASIK.
Like so you don't have to have glasses anymore, pretty much.
LASIK, I think
Yeah.
it's called.
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
like there was a video where they did that. I'm like, I hate it. I hate just the thought of needles. Needles is a thing for me, I noticed. I hate it.
Ugh. Needles suck.
The only reason why I hate needles is because I'm thinking, what if you like accidentally break it?
Oh god.
Okay. You
I
just
used to
made
think
me
about
hate
that
those.
stuff.
I just
Oh.
deny the possibility of it. You just made me hate everything.
Oh, you're like,
So when he
You're like
just when he just sprayed this red goo thing, I was like, whew, thank you. I don't need to think about that anymore.
at least no stabbing in the eye.
But then he just goes crazy, and I don't know if I like the perspective from like when we see from his perspective. It's
Yeah,
just-
I didn't like. I did
was
not
weird.
like the animation on
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like we didn't need to see what he sees. I
Yeah.
felt like we could have just seen it from another angle where he's like, they showed later, he just randomly avoids a bullet, stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Did we ever really get to know what this bloody eye actually does?
They just
don't
said it
think
like
so.
enhances you and like make you
Make you
super-
go mad.
Yeah.
Very addictive or something like that.
Okay. So it's kind of
But,
like a superpower drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Because I was
We
thinking,
don't-
like, as I said, one hunt per episode. So when this episode is over, no more bloody eye. It's like,
They mentioned it though, right? Like in one episode. Or
I don't know. I tried to keep up, but
I don't.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered them saying it in one episode, but I might be high.
yeah, you high. You high on bloody eye.
I know they talk about a virus in the fourth episode, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, they talked about a virus there.
But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
about it.
The monkey
That I know
business.
for sure.
Love the names.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like nothing big really happens in this episode. Like Spike talks to the pregnant girl who's actually not pregnant. It's just a lot of these bloody eyes. She kills Asimov as they're doing the chase because he's going crazy on this bloody eye stuff.
I didn't really get that part. It was too weird. I don't know.
I would just think it as like knows that he's going too far, and the best way out of this is just kill him.
Yeah.
And then
Is it the best way though?
She knows they're both dead in the end.
yeah,
And I'm pretty sure she would have shot herself right after if, like, the police.
Oh yeah, that's
Probably.
obvious.
I love the adios.
Adios, cowboy.
Oh, it's so sad.
Oh, man.
Because
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as I said earlier, I've seen like that there are like other characters gonna join them.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I was like, oh, is this that character that's gonna join them? Because I don't remember the actual look of the
Yeah.
characters. I just remember there are people joining them. So I thought it was her, but then nope, she did.
Nope. Yeah. She did as hell.
And then the fucking vine where there's the girl with her doll. She's fucking
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, God.
Tyrese.
Oh my god. But yeah, episode 1. Not much.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode 2. Oh, this one I laughed. I don't know if you guys have read through my notes here, but I laughed at that
Oh,
second to last
God.
one.
Why?
What the hell?
I did not realize you put that in there.
Hey.
Oh, God. But yeah,
okay.
it is.
Totally. So this whole episode, I'm just gonna quickly give a short thing so we can talk about it all.
Yeah.
It's a dude named Hakim who got a bag, and the bag contains a dog, and no one understands why they are
Wait, it's
so
not a
after this
bag.
dog.
It's not a bag. It's
Well-
a briefcase.
Well, sorry, whatever. My English is limiting my wordings. And then the whole chase after this dog happens, and the dog likes Spike. And the funny note I have in here is that I wrote down the Scooby-Doo chase. Because that's when they do literally, like, Hakim is chasing the dog. The people in the van is chasing, like, Hakim and the dog. And Spike is chasing Hakim and the dog. So they're like 4 different characters, like, chasing each other throughout the town. And
It's beautiful.
I was like, yep, that's the Scooby-Doo chase.
And maybe that was in that time, like
Yeah.
shit around
Maybe.
those times.
I don't know.
I think Scooby-Doo was big around that time.
Yeah. I was just waiting for them to be like running in and out of doors.
Oh, God.
Honestly, true.
But yeah, Hakim is tall.
He's,
Yeah,
he's a big boy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
he's a big boy.
I noticed, like, this is the first one we really see it, but in this anime, they really like to, like, change their look, like the villains.
Really? That's interesting.
Well, I noticed it, like, you can see him. They showed a picture, he's supposed to be blonde. He's not blonde.
That's true, I guess.
He
Yeah.
has, like, an afro and he's, like, brown hair. And later on, we see, like, another dude who... He's supposed to be like black, and like have black hair and all that, and like a little bit chubby, but he's like white, blonde hair, thinner. It's like that's not the same person, but apparently it's the same person. So I just noticed they apparently like to do these kind of things. I mean, it makes sense, but
Yeah, it makes sense. I was gonna say.
Oh, you forget. In this episode, we get the first Amigo.
oh
That's true.
yeah, we do.
It's
That was
beautiful.
terrible.
That dude is my hero. He's my favorite guy.
Sure.
Also, the dog apparently joins Jet and Spike.
I was hyper by that. He's cute.
Yeah. I mean, he's my favorite GIF.
That's true. That's true.
I can't wait.
I can't hate on it.
But I thought the dog would be like joining with one of the other people. I didn't know the dog would join like as like a separate character.
Hey, he's a super intelligent dog.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fucking mastermind.
which they found out later. And didn't they put like, or didn't they say like, oh, we're still looking for this dog or something like that? And these people
I
are
think
like,
so.
no, don't care.
Well, I know that pet shop lady, she regretted not taking the dog in.
Yeah, obviously.
She was like, she said something like, oh, it couldn't be. Like kind of laughing it off, like, missed the chance kind of thing, I think.
Mhm.
But I think also later on, they don't really say it, but I think he got the name Ein.
Yeah, they say it. They say it.
Yeah, but do they actually say, like, oh, your name is Ein?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
don't think. I don't remember.
It's just like kind of thing they say in a conversation, but nothing we get to see when they name the dog.
It's glossed over, but
Yeah. Probably in the manga, I think there.
yeah.
I don't know really what else. Like, as I said, there's not much happening in each episode. Like,
No, it's all get to know you episodes. These
Yeah.
first episodes.
it's not like Soul Eater get to know you episodes.
Oh, I love. That. Let's not talk about Soul Eater.
Yeah. Let's not.
Let's talk about it in a different podcast.
Episode 3, we
Yes.
see a woman walk into a shop. Later on, we actually get to know her name is Faye Valentine.
Yes.
And I want to ask you guys. I know Jodha definitely should know this, but I'm not sure. Panda should probably know this. In episode 5, they call her Miss Valentine.
Yes.
Did you think about One Piece?
I was not. I was actually thinking about
yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
I know this. Oh,
yes,
Maid Valentine.
my Valentine.
That's true.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was so thinking about Miss Valentine, where they have like all those days,
Yeah,
holidays.
Now that you mention it,
She's
now
the
I'm
queen.
thinking about it.
she's the queen.
Yeah, Miss Valentine.
Yeah.
Who's Miss Valentine? Wait,
She was the
which one?
queen of Alabasta.
Oh, the Vivi.
Yeah, she's Miss Wednesday, I'm pretty sure.
She's not the queen. I don't actually remember who Miss. Oh, it's the
She's
yellow
the
chick.
princess.
The Miss Valentine is the chick who changes her weight.
Oh,
The guy,
was she
the
on
girl with the snot dude. Who...
Yeah, I
okay,
thought-
yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was
No, she's not. She's like, well, the guy she is with is Mr. 5, so they are not
Yeah.
at the top even.
obviously.
They met when they met the Giants, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, they met much before, like
Oh yeah, wait, they met right before because then Vivi joined them to the Giants.
they made them in the Alabasta saga.
Yeah. But anyways, back to Cowboy Bebop. Stop with One Piece.
Yeah.
Could probably have
That's a
like
different
5
podcast.
episodes of One Piece, even
Oh
more.
God.
Yeah, so the woman gets attacked, and then they get to a casino and have this whole like chip thing, the chip deal.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
It was confusing.
yeah.
It was.
I kind of feel like each one of these need at least 2 episodes.
Yeah, it was so quick and like I was
Yeah.
confused.
Because when Spike is playing blackjack, it was blackjack, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But
I thought it looked like blackjack. The thing is, we call it 21 instead here.
Really?
yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
I
thing.
know it's the same thing, but we call it 21. So
I've never heard it called 21.
what?
This is straight up blackjack. Like when you say blackjack, it means 21.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's working as the whatever nice name they have.
Dealer.
Okay. I know they have
Yeah.
really nice names in Swedish. It's like a super fancy name, not dealer or anything like that.
No, that's straight up dealer.
Okay, well, screw it. She works as that, and apparently she's waiting for a specific chip from a specific dude, and apparently Spike looked like that dude. And then this whole like chase happens. I don't know what's happening. It's like we don't even know what that chip is like for. Like, why do they want a chip until later on? So we don't understand this whole like, why is she chasing him all of a sudden? Why is she angry that he's not giving her the chip? And it's like, it's so confusing.
Yeah. Like, that's the one thing about this anime. It does get confusing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's moving.
Like,
we don't
I
get
found
much
it hard to
information.
follow sometimes.
Yeah, we don't get much information and so fast. Like it's hard to follow. I think maybe we suck, but that's my opinion.
But yeah, Spike and Jet catches the woman, or Faye. I'm just gonna say Faye instead of the woman.
Faye Valentine.
And then the whole chip deal happens in space. Is this like the first actual fight? No, we had with the Hakim and Spike. I would call that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call in the first episode a fight. It was more like, oh, you got strangled and now there's a chase.
I would call that a fight when they're.
No. It's not really like, I want to either see gunshots like between each other, hiding behind things, or fist or kicks flying.
Well,
True.
Maybe
you can't always get what you want.
Well, that's what I would call a fight. That's why I say I don't really call the first one a fight. I call it more of a chase.
I think we didn't ask you.
Wow.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess. Now you got my opinion.
You're banned from this podcast.
Thank it.
I'm the leader here. You listen to me.
Wait, you can't do this.
You're not the anime leader. You're the panda leader, okay? Gosh. Get it right.
I'm done. Let's continue.
So yeah, what do you guys think about this fight?
It was
I thought
cool.
it was awesome, yeah. Much better than I anticipated. I thought it was gonna be garbage. But actually decent.
I enjoyed
Like, honestly, I was thinking Star Wars the whole time.
Yeah, dude. How can he miss so many shots in space? It doesn't make sense. Like you definitely give me the Star Wars vibe.
Also, how do normal guns work in space?
That's true. I didn't think about it.
They're special normal guns.
Special
A
gun?
special bullet. Okay. They live in the future, don't question it.
True.
But this whole episode is the episode that introduced, I think, my favorite character. I don't know.
She's ridiculous.
I love how like Faye jokes around with them, and like they are joking back. They are kind of like they are, or she is the character where people are joking about her and won't accept her to the group, but she's still in the group, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I love that whole thing.
Like,
It's
if
a-
I had to compare to someone, Nami.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
True.
Like, eventually she got accepted, but at the beginning it was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Fucking fly, go away. Yeah, not much. They split off. Faye takes the money from the deal. Faye takes the money, Spike takes the chip, and the people who wanted both the money and the chip died.
Yep.
Easy.
And
That's why.
then Spike and Jet goes to another casino and spends that one super expensive chip just to get more cash.
Yeah, that I didn't like. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
I read
like they complain about, oh, we don't have money, stuff like that. And
Yeah, I read one of the comments, and the person said the exact same thing. Like, for being bounty hunters and poor ones, they let a lot of bounties go.
Yeah. Like, it's funny, like, how in every episode, like, they eventually don't get any
Yeah,
money. I like the idea of it, but
but it's like
that was too much. Like,
a joke can only be funny for so long. It's like,
yeah, and it, like, wasn't even, like, good one, I would have to say. Like, it
yeah.
was just terrible.
Well, I mean, in the first episode, yeah, I can see it being like as a, oh, well, that was kind of funny. Now we get the food
Yeah.
joke again. But as they keep doing it every episode, it's like, nah, don't really know.
For sure.
The only
I
thing I
agree.
learned from this episode is Faye is amazing and Spike is apparently really good at or like blackjack. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Like, there wasn't
Yeah, and a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
that's also true.
A pretty good fight with an unrelated dude. Like, just die immediately anyways.
True.
Easy clap.
Episode 4. Now we see Spike and Jet at some restaurant chasing a dude named Morgan. This is the black dude who's apparently white. I was so confused, like when he zoomed in and you can see like the face change. I was like, oh, it's one of those like you can see like the actual face. But then they changed him to black and all that. I was like, what the fuck? Who is this dude?
Yeah, it was weird.
He's an alien.
Yes.
I think it's just 1998 animations. We're gonna blame it on that. Like, shit, we forgot he's black. Just roll with it. Nobody will notice.
Until
Oh yeah,
now.
in this anime, there's no aliens, right?
So far we haven't seen
I
any.
don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's unique because you get most space animes, mostly aliens. But
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And also, they said they grew up on Mars, so it doesn't feel like there's any like aliens.
it feels like what would happen if we colonized the solar system.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna
That's
say
what I'm.
another anime I know that's in space and doesn't have aliens is Gundam.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Got
know
you.
anything about it, so I can't relate.
Oh, one day you will.
Oh,
When we watch the
I'll get
5
there.
episodes.
listen,
get there.
we gotta watch a movie. We gotta watch Endless Wall.
Never seen
Best
Okay.
movie ever.
it.
Let's take it. Let's take it one step at a time.
Yeah, this is where we get to know your mom.
Wow.
Wait a second.
Wait,
She-
Mom.
she
Mine's
had-
a pandas.
Both.
What do
Wow.
you mean?
And no ones.
Wow.
Marriage is being weird.
I know this girl or lady had an actual name, but they called her mom, so I was like, that's easier to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a long, like a weird long name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it was maybe like Marissa or something like that. I don't know actually.
Uh,
Well, anyways.
it doesn't really important. It's not really important. None
Yeah.
of the villains so far, except like the one guy, is not important.
And this is now the episode of Monkey Business,
Mm-hmm.
which at first we don't know what it does, but later on we actually figure out.
Mhm.
And this was one of the episodes I was like, I wish this had more episodes because I would have loved to like seen it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I don't like the way they did it, but what
Yeah.
can you do?
Yeah. Because when one of her sons is like, "Oh, you're gonna get punished," and then you see him like towards the end in that like capsule or what I should call it,
Yeah.
next to the monkeys, I was like, "Oh, now it makes sense." And I was starting to feel bad for him too.
Mhm.
Okay, I wouldn't say I feel bad for him, but sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm that kind of person. I'm too nice.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm too nice. Fuck.
Not about that life.
I was just like, he was so sad. Hey,
He deserved it.
Mhm. Wow. Wow.
wow.
How rude.
Like an old eye. I mean, what? Okay, let's
What?
continue.
Wow.
Let's continue.
But yeah, this whole monkey business stuff, I don't know what to say, really. It's just like mom gets caught, she gets released because there's no bounty. Monkey business. Gets shot in
Yeah.
hyperspace.
It's just that.
It's literally just
It was a
that.
really simple
Yeah,
episode.
it's literally just that. Honestly.
There's not much happening in these episodes.
No.
It's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, it feels like something you'll watch as a kid, like when you got back from school, and like you'll get that one episode
Yeah,
in. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't relate to the whole series, but you do get some information, I guess,
yeah.
in each episode.
Mm.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you can do it without any
Yeah,
reference each episode and still enjoy it, I think.
yeah. That's pretty much what Pokemon is. I know that because when I was young, they did not even show me the episodes in order.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
episode was mixed, and I was like, okay, well, now we're here. Oh, now that Ash doesn't have that Pokemon.
Like, you know, another anime I'm thinking of that's like that? Card captures.
That's true, actually, as
yeah.
well. You can definitely watch it without any reference and still enjoy each
Yeah.
episode.
The only thing that I could understand is like maybe watch the first episode of Card Captor because then you actually know why
Obvious.
these cards. But
Mm.
yeah, then you don't need to watch. Even if I
Pretty
did,
much.
because I know life.
It's not about having a long life, it's just about having a childhood.
And go to school.
Wow.
Don't make me start crying.
I have bad memories of that place.
Yeah, just continue.
Yeah.
Don't make me cry.
Move on.
But yeah, also in this episode, Faye finally joins Spake and Jet in the group.
Mhm.
I love that ending when she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go and take a shower," and he's like, "Did you just hear what she said?" And then he's like, "Okay, well, I will just go and tell her." And then Jet is like, "Wait, no!" You just hear the gunfires. It's like,
It's beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun.
So, I enjoyed the like the comedy they have. Those two.
Mhm.
It's just fun, especially the last episode. I had to even write it down because I thought it was just funny.
Definitely the relationship between those two, it's top
Yeah,
notch.
I want more of those, like in animes. Give me those. They're funny.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
I don't want one of those who's like the clown.
Yeah.
Those are annoying, but these kind of relationships are there.
Mm-hmm.
Me like. And then last episode, as I called him, the Crow Man, which we later on
Crowman.
figure out is called Vicious.
Vicious.
Yeah, when I saw it at first, I was just like, wait, is that the actual name or is it like a nickname they're giving him on the spot?
I'm pretty sure they didn't give it on the spot, okay?
No, but like, you know how someone can joke around with someone else's name? Kind of like they did in Log Horizon with Demikos.
Yeah, but didn't the
Yeah, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, is it just to like say he is vicious or something, not actually joke about his name? But
No, I know what you're talking about, Nayxerr, and yeah, I got that
yeah,
feeling.
so that's what I was like. Is are they actually serious? Is his name Vicious or like yeah? Apparently it is Vicious. But yeah, Faye gets caught because she was like, "Oh, here's a mission for Jed, but I'm gonna do it because frick you all." And she gets caught.
Yeah, I like that honestly.
Yeah,
Like it was too like much of a girls in distress thingy of animes.
yeah,
But I was like, it fits the character. Like, fuck you, I'll just do whatever I want.
yeah.
Like, you guys can do what you want. I'm just gonna go there.
And then when they get the call, and she's like, "Whoopsie,
Yeah.
I got caught."
Yeah, my bad.
Shit. Yeah, it's gonna make the anime a lot more fun because I'm gonna continue watching this, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
Damn.
And I would just enjoy her a lot. But we also get to know that apparently Spike is supposed to be dead.
Yes.
Which,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was news. Did not know that.
Oh, did you mention the other lady?
Do you mean the lady in the?
In the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the shop.
Yeah, Anastasia? Was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Haha, I remember some stuff.
She had a past with Spike.
Yeah,
Apparently.
and the dude who died like in the beginning of the episode, Moa, I think he's
Moa Yurden.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big boss.
yeah. So apparently, at one like point when Jet and Spike told, and Jet is like, "Wait, is that?" And that's why I was like, "Wait, is it father son?" I was like, "Wait, is this it?" But then no, don't think it is. Well, maybe we'll get to know later.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it is though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't think so. But that's what I thought when Jet at first.
Yeah, I can see how you
Yeah.
got that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And this is when we get an actual fight. I like this.
It was a good fight.
I like
I'm
this one.
sorry. I didn't really like this one.
Okay, well,
It was-
go and cry in a
Whatever.
corner. You good fight hater.
Wow.
Okay, you can't do this.
Um,
I'm not gonna judge my decisions.
so I call this the church fight for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And we get some like flashbacks. I was thinking like backstory, but no, it's not a backstory, but flashbacks.
No, it's definitely
Right.
not a
Like it doesn't give us much information. It's just like something like this has happened before, and Vicious and Spike have fought together before.
Yeah.
But
So, what do you guys think of the animation for the whole falling and flashbacks?
at first,
not
yeah, you hate it. You hate.
Yeah. You just know it already. Like, just No.
There's a reason why you don't like the whole fight, and this is a big part of the fight. So,
Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe
uh,
I'm just a hater.
at first, I was like, "Oh no, it's just gonna be like 5 minutes of him falling out of the window." But as they gave those flashbacks, I enjoyed it.
It just was a lot of information that you still couldn't understand. So it wasn't really for me. Like it felt like I was just getting a lot, and I didn't know what to do with this. Pretty much, like it didn't make sense.
I don't know anything about this story, so I was like, "Wait, is that flashback about like first they were friends, then Vicious like banged some lady because you see him like half naked in the bed at one point."
It looks like she took care, like helped him.
No, not Spike. Vicious.
Oh, Vicious,
Yeah,
yeah.
you see Vicious like half naked in the bed. And then there's the whole like rose on the ground that we saw in the first episode, and Spike all of a sudden is like bloody and half dead.
Yeah. I don't know. It was all like too quick, too weird. Maybe like it will get better with time, but it was just too weird for me.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you continue watching it, you will know.
Oh, you know already the way I spoke what I think about this. So yeah.
But yeah, I want to talk about this ending though, like the whole tone deaf thing. That was just I loved it. When like you hear this girl singing in the flashback or humming, and he's like, "Oh, continue like that," and then they go over to like the current time, and Faye is doing the same thing, and then Spike is like winking her over, and then she gets really close, and he's like tone deaf. That is just like I actually laughed out loud.
Yeah, I knew that Nayxerr would live for this moment.
That was a good moment. That was honestly the best.
It was good. I'm not gonna lie.
That really put like shows what relation these two has to each other. And yeah, it's funny. Fuck.
Yeah.
But I knew you would immediately love it. I was like,
too easy to know.
yeah.
Then the outro.
Fire.
What? I'm in the opposite boat. I'm sorry.
What is happening?
Like, I love the intro and the music throughout the series. The outro is the only thing I don't like.
Same! Same!
Wait, what do you guys mean? Fire.
The intro I could at least listen to, but the outro was like, nope.
Yeah.
What? Okay, you guys are high.
Not yet.
Okay. I love the outro.
This is
So
like,
good.
so, what? You hate it on everything, pretty much. And then the outro is like, fire! This is the best thing I have ever seen! It's like,
It was the best thing in the show. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm taking it a bit too far, but yeah, it was. I liked it. I think it was good.
I hated it.
Like, I wouldn't say I listened to it, but I don't know. I thought it was good.
Could it
Like,
be a
definitely-
good thing to listen to when you're studying?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just
I
wondering if it's in like that genre.
Oh yeah, no. It was chill, but
You would have fallen asleep.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was too emotional, so I might cry.
Like, it definitely shows that there's some big emotional thing that's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has that like after the last episode, if they didn't do the whole funny part at the end, it would have felt like perfectly. But it was great anyways. I liked it a lot.
I think like this fifth episode was it like kind of with Akamega Kill when we watched the sixth episode. It's like that episode that kind of like pulls you in. It's like watch me
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, definitely, you have the sick fight,
yeah.
and yeah, it's just you get some of the backstory.
Or yeah, you get like the things.
It pulls you in.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like the whole flashback thing.
Mhm.
It kind of tells you like, oh well, there's more to come. Like there will be a lot more
Yeah.
like stuff for you to know.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. why not?
Especially since Spike Test died before.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, what the frick
That's
was
true.
that?
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Well, let's talk about the opinions, even if I guess we pretty much knows everyone's opinions.
Yeah, we pretty much know, but we can talk about it anyway.
So whose turn is it to go first?
Yeah, let me start as the salty boy.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Just
pull it
get
up
it.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just get that through. Okay, first of all, I already said at the beginning, I do not like old animes. I know, like, I can understand, like, and appreciate how people liked it, and like it's a classic, so to say. I really don't like the animation. It annoys me to see it. I just want to get it over with. The story itself was pretty good. I expected like aliens and like something weird, but it was actually like cool stuff that I would watch. I don't like how they did like short like information episodes that weren't very meaningful, like nothing related to each other pretty much, except like when you saw like when like they added another guy to their like squad. Like it didn't matter if I watched the other episode or not. But overall it was pretty good. I'll give it like 3 out of 5, I would say.
Okay.
I would not watch it again. Like, it was good enough for me. That's it.
You and me, Jodha.
I'll go. Yeah, it was a good anime. In my opinion, the music is top notch, and I could see why this is a cult classic for many people. It has really good music that you could just listen to at any time, except the outro. Sorry, Panda.
I'll take it personally.
It has some good action, and it has a story that I'm interested in. Yeah, I give it a 4.5 out of
Wow.
out of that out of 5.
That's a lot.
I couldn't think of the words because I'm a scrap.
You shook from the anime.
Yes.
Naxu.
Yeah, I went in thinking like, oh, it's like Panda. It's gonna be one of those old animes. I'm probably not gonna enjoy it. Holy fuck, am I surprised? Because even if the episodes didn't have much information, I was really into each episode. There's like not much happening, but it's like somehow I just was interested in it. Especially Faye. Or Miss Valentine, as you're gonna call her. But yeah, I don't really know much else to say. Like for example, with the music, I don't know, not really my kind of music, but it fits the anime.
Yeah, if it doesn't have Wub Nayxerr nor like you.
Hello,
Yeah, I'm listening. What's the problem?
Fairtale.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's one. Literally one. Out of... Yeah, exactly.
Naruto.
Please, I'm waiting.
Oh, true, Naruto.
Okay, sure.
Soul Leader.
Just go through every anime I like. I can make a kill.
One Piece.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, not like I enjoyed it a lot, and I will definitely continue watching it, like I did with last episode's anime.
Oh yeah, like we have to say, me and Nayxerr benched it. We
Yeah.
finished the 2 seasons.
Oh,
was-
really?
Like it became, like, I wouldn't say like my favorite or one of my favorite, but definitely up there for me right now.
The sad thing is,
Wow.
like, when I looked it up, I was like, is there gonna be more of this? And
Yeah,
I found out
exactly.
the author of the fucking manga has been in jail. I was like, what?
What?
The author?
Why? How?
I don't remember
Like-
right now what the reason was, but
Oh my god.
You don't know, like you don't even understand, like you don't know how it like ended right now. I'm like, it just stopped. I'm dead inside. That's it. That's all I have to say.
well, anyways,
They hurt my feelings.
I want to rate this. I'm joining Jodha. I'm going with 4.5 just before we continue with everything else that we are going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yeah. So next episode, we decided that we're gonna go with something that I don't think any of us are really interested in, like
Yeah.
kind of anime.
For sure.
And that's Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And I was surprised that none of you two have heard about this one.
Never.
I could not go anywhere while it was going on without seeing anything about it. It was literally everywhere.
Like I said, it came out during a time where I was not really watching anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
might be it. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's my excuse. What's
Maybe
your
it's-
excuse, Panda?
Maybe I just denied its existence.
I think Panda's excuse is he doesn't use social medias.
Exactly. I
Uh,
just don't
Yeah, on
talk
Twitter.
or see stuff.
he doesn't like to talk with people or see what people are doing.
Yeah, I
Wow.
don't
Or
care about
stalk
people.
people in general.
Fuck people.
Wow.
I mean, he stalks me every
I mean,
night.
I would also fuck
I mean, what?
people.
No, I mean,
What?
like,
With consent. With consent.
No, I would just
Remember?
fuck people.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow. Wow.
come on.
No comment.
and with that, we're gonna end this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna just
Yeah.
take it back.
We're banned from YouTube now, by the way.
It was a good run.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
this is the 9th episode, I think. So. We got-
Did it.
Good
Or maybe.
amount.
Wait, is it? Was it the 8th? I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks since I
Yeah.
uploaded the last episode, so I don't remember.
It's a number.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
It's a number below 10, that much I know.
And if it's above 10, then blame Muckluck.
Panda.
Nayxerr.
What?
That's literally the sentence. Blame Nayxerr.
No.
Blame all those people.
No,
And
blame
more.
Panda.
Blame the
Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Amigo!
What? No!
Yes.